Hey you guys, so today I wanted to just kind of do more of like a relaxed, kind of chill video with you guys, talk about some upcoming makeup releases and give you guys basically my thoughts on some of the upcoming makeup releases and let you guys know whether or not you guys will be seeing them here on my channel. So it is kind of like a what's new in makeup, but I kind of just want to hone in on a couple of the new things that are coming out because a couple of like major brands have thrown out some things that are going to be coming here in the next couple of weeks, and I wanted to give you guys my thoughts and let you guys know whether or not you guys will be seeing them on my channel, whether or not I plan to pick them up, or if I'm kind of mixed on them. So let's go ahead and get diving into this video, and if you guys are new to my channel, I hope you guys will stick around and subscribe, and make sure to grab some coffee or something, and let's get into it. I do have my talking points, but I want to pull up Trend just so I can see the photos really quickly. Literally, as I'm like pulling up, Morphe is getting ready to drop another palette. So Totti Beauty just announced this morning, which is on Thursday, this video will probably go up on Tuesday, Monday or Tuesday, maybe Tuesday. I think Tuesday when this video goes up. So a couple of days ago, fast forward to the future, a couple of days ago, Totti just announced that she's going to be coming out with our next product. Back in November when she said that she was launching another product, I assumed it was her volume number 2 for her eyeshadow palettes, or I assumed maybe a primer, and then she kind of like led into like it wasn't this, it wasn't that. So then I had an idea that maybe it was like a beauty blender, but she's coming out with the Beauty Puffs. So she's got a big one and then she's got a little one, and the little one's so cute, but it is going to be a set of 2. I do love that she's environmentally friendly, so her packaging is very like simple and it's not like over the top, but you do get 2 products in the bag for $18, which in all honesty, that is so inexpensive in consideration with other brands and what they're coming out with and how expensive makeup is lately. I feel like $18 is not that bad. That's $9 a piece for a product. The biggest thing for me, which I was kind of interested by, was when she was using it to apply foundation. Now, I've never used a puff to apply foundation. The look of it is kind of reminiscent to like a makeup eraser. I don't know what it's going to feel like or anything, so when I get it, I'll let you know, but I'm interested to see how it goes about. She said that she was going to do like a full face of makeup using this powder puff, and the biggest thing I have is how she's going to apply it with foundation. And when she was applying it with foundation, I was like, now I just got to try it because I want to see how that looks. Is it better than the Beauty Blender or is it not? Next up we have is the Colourpop. They just released this as of today, but this is the Colourpop Mint to Be. So they came out with a couple of things, and the first one is the eyeshadow palette. I have the green one from Huda Beauty, so I'm definitely not going to pick up this palette, but I also just wasn't super thrilled by the colors. I just don't see myself really playing with it very much, and I thought I was going to dive into my green eyeshadow palette from Huda Beauty a lot more, like when I have and feel green vibes than I do, but I don't wear green eyeshadow every day, so for me, I just don't feel like this would be the smartest purchase. I also will not be picking up any of their Super Shock shadows. I can't figure out how to use them. I don't know why. They just don't work for me. They never come out the way I see people on like YouTube and Instagram using them, and they like look foiled and they're gleaming. It never comes out like that for me. It comes out chunky and patchy. It just wasn't, I wasn't meant to have those. Literally obsessed, like little containers with glitter in them. No way. And then their 4th ray, they've got some matcha face milk. I've been really conscious here recently in the past like 4 months, really honing down on products that are in like what I'm using on my face, like my skincare and what is in the products, what ingredients are in my products. And I've been really into minimal ingredients for my skincare. I'm really trying to do away with fragrance in my skincare. It's not always possible because I do try out products and I want to, but for me, I'm just looking at seeing if there are certain skincare ingredients that trigger my acne more so than others. Again, I've talked about this a while ago, but I'm kind of right now in that stage where I'm almost to the breaking point of getting Accutane, but I'm really trying to do everything I can on my end as possible to do what I can to see if I can do it without Accutane before I jump the gun on it. So I've kind of changed up the way I've like cut my sugar. I'm intaking more water. I'm really focusing and seeing what's inside of my skincare. There's just different things and steps that I'm trying to take into consideration before jumping the gun on Accutane. So before I dive into like a skincare brand, I really just kind of want to read it and see what's going on. I'm really new to this, so we'll see how it goes. The next thing we have that I wanted to mention is the Trend Mood box. So you guys let me know if you guys picked up the Trend Mood box. But when she first came out with the Trend Mood box, or she was going to do one a couple months ago, I was really excited and I really wanted to get the box. I was under the impression that it was going to be like a mystery box where you really didn't know what was in the box, but you knew what the retail value was, and then maybe some like leaked secrets of like brands that, you know, would be in the box. Like, then she showed every product in the box, and for me it kind of just took the excitement out of it. Because I review and unbox, you know, things here on my channel, that's where I was kind of hoping that she was going to keep it kind of like hush hush until you received your box, and then it would be like an unboxing. But I get it, like if I was an everyday consumer, I'd kind of also want to know what I was purchasing. But I don't know, let me know down below. Were you guys under the same impression that it was kind of like a mystery box? But with that being said, she's coming out with another box. And one of the products that's supposed to be in that box is a Dominique Cosmetics product, which is going to be a new product from Dominique Cosmetics. I'm hoping that it'll be an eyeshadow palette because her formula is amazing. And if it is, then I would see myself purchasing this box. The other product I wanted to talk about was the Amrezy palette. So that here just like leaked a couple of days ago or something like that, and they came back together and they're doing a eyeshadow palette together. First initial reaction was I definitely wanted to purchase it. I wanted to purchase it because it's Amrezy. I have her other eyeshadow palette, I have her highlighter. I really wanted to support her and I wanted to get this. I think I'm like 80% there that I'm going to pick this palette up because I do like the tones. I like that the matte colors are very wearable colors, and she doesn't have anything crazy, and that blue's really speaking to me. But aside from the blue, if you take out the blue, there's still some more neutral everyday tones. And I feel like when she comes out with something and she puts her name on something, it's good. Like, she never half-asses anything. So I'm like really interested and intrigued about this palette. Although like people were trying to compare it to like the Norvina palette, the Modern Renaissance palette, and they had them like side by side. I really didn't see it. Like, I tried looking at it and I have those two, and I don't know, from what this palette looks like in comparison to those other palettes, I don't see it when I'm looking at the pictures. I heard people say like, oh, she's upping her prices, and I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't even think about that. She is, because I remember when I used to pay $30 for a palette. They were a little bit smaller, but then she jumped the gun on like $42 to $45 a palette, which for me was like okay, but now you're almost at a $50 palette, and I'm like, wow, she's really pushing those prices up. And then the other one I wanted to mention was by Lawless, right? I think it's Lawless was the other one. And it is their new Lawless lipsticks, and they're Satin Luxe Creamy Lipstick, and they're like all these different nudes, and I'm excited for this. Like, there is the shade Fawn, I believe is the one I want. Yes, Fawn is the shade I really wanted to pick up. I have tried Lawless in the past, and they sent me a long time ago their liquid lipsticks, I believe. I think it was like one of the first products they came out with was their liquid lipsticks, and they sent them to me. I was not sold on them. They cracked really bad on my lips. They looked terrible, and they weren't very comfortable at all. And the other thing, she also launched something, I think last year, something like an eyeshadow palette that was kind of like interesting. But these, like, the moment I swiped up, I was like, oh, okay. I think I might actually dive in and try this brand again and see how their lipstick formulas go. If they are around that $18 mark, which I'm hoping they are, I will definitely pick it up. I don't really know about whole lot about her brand, so I don't know what she normally prices things at. So we'll have to check that out and see how that works. My freaking bangs. And then the last thing I wanted to talk about that really caught my eye was the Fenty Beauty mascara. So it's got like a flat side, and then it's got like a really fat fluffy side as well. So the flat side is supposed to like define and curl, and then the fluffy side is supposed to like load up your lashes, and it's supposed to give you like that drama. And this one I think retails for $24. I don't know if I'm going to pick this up. I'm interested in it because it's Fenty and I really want to try it out. Kind of thinking that I want to try it out, but I want to wait until she makes a mini version, which I have a feeling they're going to, not very far from now. So I'm thinking I'm going to wait and see how that pans out there, or hopefully they'll put it as like a Sephora perk and I can pick it up using my points when I buy something else. Oh, and then the Farsali liquid powder. This was the last thing I wanted to talk about. This is one that I actually was like, this looks bomb. So it's a serum, and then once you rub it in, it turns into a powder formula. And I was like, this looks like it would be amazing for like spring to summertime. I thought this was a really interesting product, and I was like, I'm willing to test this out. Product is also going to be in the Trend Mood box. I don't remember, what was the price of the Trend Mood box last time? So her last box retailed for $39, and it says that this one's going to be in her newest Trend Mood box, and this along with the Dominique Cosmetics item that's going to be in the box. If the price point is like I said, like $40 for, you know, at least this Farsali and the Dominique Cosmetics palette, I would be willing to pick it up. Farsali is a pretty expensive brand as is, so I know that this product could be pretty pricey on its own. That is everything that I wanted to just chit chat with you guys, let you guys know my thoughts on. Those were kind of like more of the standout products that I wanted to let you guys know. Any of the products that I spoke about, let me know down below if there's anything that caught your eyes that you guys are also interested in, or if you guys feel the same way I do. Make sure to hit your notifications on before you guys head out, and thank you so much for watching today's video, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye.